Yo, what up? What's going on? Um, I'm here trying. I'm gonna make a quick video explaining the sign of Libra, the real nature of it, um, the real nature of it, and stuff like that is in the zodiac. Um, I'm trying to make this brief. I was gonna try to make this earlier, but I was too tired. But here I am. Anyway, the sign of Libra, which people or these Cosmo people want to come to talking about, that it has to do with the zodiac, as in with the air element, and they have that scale. They got the scale and stuff like that. But I was just gonna try to break it down more deeply what it is, because this is way before Rome. You guys got people that wouldn't do the zodiac; they do the Roman interpretation. But anyway, here I go. I'll show a little video about what Libertad means. There's really like an Asian goddess. That's why you got the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. And I put in one of my storyline about who's the real savior, supposedly the real story of the savior. The real story of the savior. But anyway, let's go to Libra. Libra, what they say is the sign of the elements, is the air. The number that rules is 7. The number that rules is 7. That's why they have it in the month of September. They have to have it in the month of September. September 7, Septiembre 7. Like October 8. Noviembre 9. But anyway, 9. But anyway, so it's September, and they do it after Virgo. I'm saying the original Virgin, or come on, the story of the Virgin. But I explained that the story of like the Statue of Liberty, and it's about making decisions. This is about making decisions that people ain't gonna like have to do or want to do, but you're gonna have to do it. This is about decisions and a time of sacrifice. And there's a lot of cover up. They don't want to see. Sometimes they don't want to see reality. But it's just something that you have to face. That's why it says it's a time of sacrifice, because something's gonna happen, and it's the blind justice. It could end up being blind justice, but the blind justice, Libertad is a Roman god, or people think is a goddess. It's not really the goddess. The same way the Statue of Liberty, it looks like a female, or you guys think it's a female, but it's really a man. You know what I'm saying? The guy that the French the architect that built the architect that built the Statue of Liberty, he really wanted to do like Colossus. I don't know if you know Colossus of Rhodes. The big statue like stand like that, the big man. But he didn't exactly want to copy that. And the original founder of America wanted to do something that represents like Christopher Columbus. So what they did was they took the god, which is the original story of the savior being sacrificed for humanity. It really comes to the story of Attis, Attis, Attis. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, you look into it. You know what I'm saying? But the story of Attis, and there's a reason why the Bible it starts with at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because at his wedding, Attis, the story of Attis was that there was this goddess that was sleeping with Attis, and when Attis decided to do something else and be with his wife, or wanted to marry his wife, the goddess, which he called Cybele, which you really get the word liberty backwards. is backwards, liberty backwards, Sibel. You know what I'm saying? Sibel, she wanted to enslave, she tried to enslave Attis. You know what I'm saying? So Attis, because he didn't want to be involved with her no more, he didn't want to be with her no more, he went to by a pine tree. That's where you got Christmas with the red, and he cut his nuts off. I'm saying he cut his balls off. Yeah, he cuts his balls off because he didn't want to get with her, because he already, you know, she pretty much destroyed his wife and stuff, and he didn't want to be with her, you know. So he cut his nuts off and stuff like that to not to be with her. You know what I'm saying? So from that sense on, he was living like the life of a woman. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get the Statue of Liberty. You know, the fire and the 7 horns. That's why they say, they're trying to say, oh, Paul, because it's not true, but Paul trying to say the story that Jesus had a crown of 7 thorns. You know what I'm saying? Had a crown of thorns. But the crown of thorns is really Attis. That's why you look at the Statue of Liberty, and it's a man that has a dress on. You know what I'm saying? But they're trying to study it as a story of the dress on, as in to show that how this guy Attis became like the first he cut his nuts off. You know what I'm saying? He cuts his nuts off, and the original founders wanted to make this story life about fighting for liberty. You know what I'm saying? Because for Sibel, the goddess, you know, this is a story from the Phrygian story. The guy with the red hats, that's why the 3 kings had like the red hats, and you can look about anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Check about the flag in Colombia. Check the flag, the symbol of Colombia, because Colombia is the name of Columbus, which Columbus doesn't really exist. His name is Salvador Palgo. But the idea of Colombia, because a Colomb is a slave that could have more freedom. You know what I'm saying? Un culum is a slave that has freedom. So that's why in Colombia they got the red hat. You know what I'm saying? The Statue of Liberty, or Washington D.C. The only reason it's called District of D.C. because it's the District of Columbia. Slaves having more freedom. If you look at the Statue of Liberty, they're talking about she has liberty and has a book, but she has chain on her feet, and then the chain it look like it's got broken off. You know what I'm saying? And that's the story of Attis. Attis breaking off from the spell Sibel when he cuts her nuts off, because no more sex. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no more sex with her. But anyway, the Statue of Liberty, yeah, again, you got the book and the light. Colossus. This is the religion from Rome, and they carry it on. But they merge the story of Jesus with the story of Attis. That's why you get the story of Attis. Or they talk about Jesus. He died on the cross, or he died in a piece. He died in a tree or in a stick. Because that's the story of Attis. You know what I'm saying? Against the Christmas tree, when you had the red, it's the blood of Attis. You know what I'm saying? That when he cuts his nuts off, and they thought he's gonna bleed to death, but he died for 3 days. He died and he resurrected. And when he resurrected as something that cannot have no longer sex. It's more became a thinker now. You know what I'm saying? He overcame, or he sacrificed himself from being into an animal instinct into a thinker. So that's the story of a Libra. The story of Libra is transcending from your animal instinct, sacrificing your animal instinct to become more of a thinker or of a higher conscious. You know what I'm saying? What else am I missing here? But that's the story of Libra. The Libra, if you look in the subconscious or up in the cosmos, they think it's a wolf being killed. You know what I'm saying? Again, the wolf, I am supposed to be loyal. He was so loyal that he got killed. He sacrificed himself. And Libra, during the time of Libra, when you look at that, it looked like they claim it's a wolf. And the wolf got killed. You know what I'm saying? And he's the original shepherd. Attis is the original shepherd. I'm saying, not Jesus. Jesus didn't no goats. He was a carpenter. I'm saying, Attis, he was raised by goats. And that's why he let his hair go long. And he had his hair look gone that he looked like almost a female. That's why Siberia fell so much in love with it. I'm saying, in the island during the time of Plato in Greek, there was in the island of Lesbon, that's where you get the original idea of lesbians. But the idea of Lesbon was women that are being trained as men's. You know what I'm saying? Because they sacrificed their womanhood for becoming warriors. You know what I'm saying? That's the story of like the Amazon, and if you see the story of like the Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying? That like there's no men. So for them to protect themselves, they had to become almost like men's. You know what I'm saying? Almost like men's. That's why this idea of making decision, you sacrificing your true nature to become something else. It's a conscious decision. You know what I'm saying? It's a blind decision. Because sometimes they don't know what's going on. Or they don't really, for the most part, they don't understand why they have to do what they have to do. That's why in Libertia, or in the Commonwealth, they favor the female. Because the Statue of Liberty. You know what I'm saying? They think that Attis became more of a savior, which Attis is the Statue of Liberty. Colombia. United States original name was Colombia. It was not United States. I'm saying, I know I'm telling you a lot of stuff, but United States original name was Colombia. I'm saying, and they're trying to name it after they're trying to say it's after Christopher Columbus, but it's really the idea of somebody that was slave, that he released himself when he surpassed animal instinct or human nature instinct. You know what I'm saying? When you get rid of the human nature aspect, then you become something else. You know? Attis he surpassed his animal instinct to not to sleep with the Sibyl. You know what I'm saying? That he became almost like a god. You know what I'm saying? And when he died, when he thought he died in a tree, that he resurrected. That's the story of Jesus. Well, the story that Paul gave you. That's what Paul gave you. I'm saying, matter of fact, if you read Acts 13:1, it talks about how the first original Christian was called nigger. The original niggers was by Roman. Paul did it. He was gonna make Christian slaves, but he converted it and made them niggers. Acts 13:1. You don't have to believe me, just read it. I'm telling you, most people don't know the scriptures. But this is what the whole idea is. You know what I'm saying? So again, the Statue of Liberty is really the sign of Colombia, or the sign of Colombia. Colombia means liberty, libertas. You know what I'm saying? And libertas is really Attis. The man that he sacrificed, cuts his nuts off. You know what I'm saying? And now carrying himself looking like a woman. Check it out. I mean, Google. Look into this. Read a book. I'm saying, or read the Bible the right way. You know, Paul was a Roman, and he practiced Roman and Greek philosophy. You know, he wasn't like the Christian, like the way you guys think he was. Assalamu alaikum. This is what it is.